Hello, everybody. Wes Royce here for WCLU News and WCLUradio.com. I'm joined with Mr. John Butler, the former coach of Barron County High School Trojanettes, who accomplished a lot in your career. We're here to talk about celebrating that. Isn't that right?
We are. It's going to be a big night on Friday, and I was fortunate enough to have won. My teams have won 3 regions, and we're going to celebrate 2 of those this Friday, and the other one we're celebrating 2 years from now.
So we got 97 and 2007.
That's correct. 10 and 20-year reunion of the 97 team and a 10-year reunion of the 2007 team. And we also won one in 2004, and sometimes I kind of feel I want to make sure that those girls know it's going to be a 15-year anniversary reunion in 2 years from now.
That's right. And 97 team, I'll just run down through the names. Amy Spear, Paula Deckard, Beth Malk, Amanda Galloway, Misty Mutter, Alicia Carver, Lindsay Kidd, Lauren Simmons, Sarah Bowles, Jamie Johns, Christy Harvey, Sarah Morgan, Kara Rowan, Lindsay Simmons, and you were the coach along with Karen Maxwell and Gary Gross. Bobby Steenbergen, legendary athletic director and coach, was the athletic director at that time. So I'm sure you're excited to see some of those guys. Talk about probably your favorite memory of that team.
Well, I mean, that was my 3rd year coaching, and I'd always, growing up back in Greene County, I'd attended the state tournament every year since I was 4 years old. I kept score in the stands from the age I was about 5 to about 13.
Right.
Of every game I kept score, and I always wanted to get there as a player. We always got knocked off in the regional tournament, so we never got there. So it was a lifetime dream, basically. So when we won it in '97, it was from an athletic perspective, is the happiest, probably the most satisfying win of my career. Even though I wasn't playing, I was coaching.
Sure.
And we defeated Warren East, and Warren East at the time was either number 1 team in the state or number 2. They were highly ranked, and they'd beaten us earlier in the year, and it was just I can't tell you what a memory it was, but I do know that we started off. I think we took like an 8-0 or a 10-0 lead. Mm-hmm. I can remember we started off. Jamie Jones hit 2 threes. Amanda Galloway hit a 3, and we led the entire game. And it was just we had lost the 2 our last 2 regular season games. We had lost by double digits, and the funny thing about that year in '97 is we were behind Edmonson County in the first round of the district. We were behind in the 3rd quarter, and just made a tremendous comeback just to get us in position. And once we kind of got over that hump, we played really well down the stretch and winning that region, and then getting to the state tournament. We played the number 1 team in the state after East had been defeated in E-Town, and played really well against them, though we got beat. But it was I can't, the memories are. I look forward to seeing a lot of these kids. I work with Lauren Simmons. She teaches,
right,
and Amanda Galloway teaches over at Red Cross. So I see them, but a lot of the girls I haven't seen in a long time. They've actually moved out of the state. So it'd be neat if they come back. I know it's difficult. We've got one in Chicago, one in Arkansas, one down in Georgia.
Home.
Be great.
And then you fast forward 10 years, you look at the '07 team, and again, these are maiden names right now.
Right.
Lacey Adwell, Sarah Bauer, Brittany Gross, and I remember hearing this on the radio.
Right.
You had Haley Lindsay, Jessica Shelton, Bethany Spillman, Jessica Jolly, T.J. Thomas, Courtney Thomas, Catherine Bills, Inga Steenbergen, Kelsey Trowbridge. You had Allison Emmert, Amber Chapman, Brittany Thomas, Mary McKinney, Tiffany Jones. Of course, your assistant that year was Christina Muse, and again with Gary Gross and Bob Blair, who's still the athletic director today. A lot of names that I know, that class right there, for years, even before they got to high school, you knew they were going to be good.
Right. You did. We had 7 seniors, and that class, the senior class, won 2 regions. They were on the 04 team that won.
Right.
And T.J. Thomas and Bethany Spillman and Jessica Shelton played a whole lot on that team. They were instrumental in the 04 team.
And the first viral video to ever come out of Glasgow.
T.J. Thomas, they call it the
butt shot. Barron County butt shot.
That's correct. And that was the 07 year. We came back in pretty much all of our games that year. The 07 team lost in the finals of the district to Glasgow.
Right.
So we came in as runner-up. We were really good, and we won 27 games with that team, but we came in as runner-up, and we had to hit if it's around today, it had to be a Sports Center top 10 shot by
Had to.
TJ, making,
Yeah.
as the buzzer making a shot from her tail where she had tripped in the lane.
Mm-hmm.
So we came back and beat Cumberland County, and then we were down 9 points to Franklin Simpson in the semifinals in the region with 2 minutes to go. That's hard to do, and we came back almost like the Patriots did the other night. We
9 points,
9
2
points in
minutes.
2 minutes, and came back and defeated them, who had beat us the year before in the finals of the region.
Mm-hmm.
And then we beat Warren East about 20 points in the regional final, and it's just that team was a lot of fun. A lot of the kids on that team's parents had played at Barron for Coach Steenbergen. So it was a neat group. They were a close group and a lot of success. And it's. I look forward to seeing a lot of them. I have seen some of them. Probably, they've graduated 10 years ago, and a lot of them are still around.
And you touched on it a little bit with Coach Steenbergen. The program that you took over in what year?
94.
94. That was a program that already had a great, rich tradition
That's correct.
of success in women's basketball. And so I think that coming up this Friday night, I think that's a little bit more than just about these two teams. It's a celebration of that program in general and what it's been able to accomplish over the decade.
I agree with that. It's not, I didn't build the program. I'm first to admit it. I said at the time I inherited a really good culture, good players, good program, and all we did was we just kind of continued it, and we had a really good run of teams. Winning 3 regions, and we went to the regional tournament like 16 straight years.
Yeah.
So it was we had a great run, and you can't have those runs unless you have good players. And it's neat to celebrate these, but sometimes I feel bad about there were some other teams that got beaten in finals. We lost in the finals of the region 5 times.
Yeah.
And those players
that just eats at you.
It does, and those players are special too. To be honest with you, they're very, very special because those are tough losses sometimes. And this is going to be neat, and I'll take anything that to share, former good times with I'll take that. But it'd be nice to see them all someday. But this is going to be neat. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, to wrap this up, I know there's going to be a reception and things like that. Explain to people what's going to go down at Barron County High School gym.
Well, it's going to be in between the girls and boys game Friday against Cumberland
This
County.
Friday.
This Friday, that's correct. And there'll be a little recognition. We'll be called out on the floor, and I think there's going to be maybe some food for the team, and where we'll kind of get together in our own private area and see each other and talk and have good times. But I want to thank obviously Brad Johnson, our principal, who was all in favor of this. Jackie Knuckles was really the lead on this.
Jackie's really been good about it. She's really good at.
And Bob Blair has done a whole lot for this too. So and this isn't. I haven't really done anything, to be perfectly honest with you. This is all I just suggested. I would just remind them this has been 20 years, and they kind of took it from there. And so I want to thank them for that. And I think it'd be a good thing for our school and see some of these. They're not kids anymore. So these are wives. Some of them are married and
catch up with
mothers and
see how they're doing and see how they've grown as adults.
That's exactly right. Look forward to it.
Friday night, folks, Barron County High School gym. Who are we playing? Cumberland County?
Cumberland County. That's exactly right.
Cumberland County, but celebrating a long, long tradition of success, a rich tradition there at Barron County High School for the Trojanettes. I still call you Coach Butler.
That's
Coach,
okay.
Thanks for coming on today.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.